first tier 10 battle we've seen. Did we see
Yeah.
a T58 heavy?
Ooh. Have you got
Wonder
to
if
play?
anybody has tried that out.
I don't know.
I have played it.
I played it. I played it a lot. I love it.
I played it. I don't know how many times I've played it. I've had 3 good games in it. Everything else has just kind of been bad for me.
It's I was watching Gambit play it, and I always kind of like he normally throws something up pretty early, and just watching his play style, he plays it a little cautious at the first half of the match. Definitely use it as more of a support rather than an all-in tank.
Mhm.
And then second half of the match, more aggressive, getting in there and just one-shotting tanks with that 770 alpha. And yeah, I've had several 5,000, 6,000 games and not even like tried. It's just kind of like playing it like a normal tank. And it's like you look up and you're like, holy hell, that tank stacks damage. Looks like MEYHEM is completely picked up.
Yeah.
I do like that lineup. Bad Chat, CS, Terran, nice heavies there. Let's go, kids.
All right, let's do it. All right, so since we are back to a 77 and we can see the tank lineups over on MEYHEM, they're coming out with the VZ55, the IS7, the Bad Chat double CS63, E4, and Tehran. Over on the USCAN side, they're coming out with the Chieftain, the Valor, a TVP T5051, the Leopard 1, the LT 2685, and a Tehran.
And sure enough, that cap is just south of the city over there in J6. Leopard is an interesting and a pick that I like on a map like this. Stealthy, laser for a gun, very mobile, medium. Not a lot of armor, but really good gun on this thing.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Round 1.
One thing with Encounter, you don't need to worry too much about the cap. Even if you get 3 tanks on it, you got a lot of time. The problem with this map is it is so big. You have to travel a long distance to get to that cap, especially if you commit everything up on the BC line. Both teams definitely looking
We're
for
going to
that
see some
BC.
action straight off the...
Gets into that little city and the shots are flying. He's zigging and zagging. I think he might be safe if he just stays there, but MEYHEM's really pushing down this way.
They are kind of scattering out a little bit now. Shots are coming in those CS, the Bad Chat. They are trying to get out of there now. McMamba in a little bit of a...
We got a little bit of trouble there. Puts a nice shot into the Leopard.
I started to say he was, but nobody's shooting at him now. Okay, there he goes. Down to half health. But he's got the Leopard down as well. Oh,
Leopard goes down. J-Maul.
Wrong.
TD in the back or somebody just smacked the crap out of the Leopard. That's just not a great place for the Leopard, honestly. I don't know if MEYHEM realizes that they do have a nice overmatch here if they're able to just get in there and push, but Dark goes down. Kratos is taking shot after shot right now from the EVP.
If he goes on reload, he's going to bail out. Yuri's going to start to bail out.
USCAN is re-rotating their heavies back along with Demon. Demon just slaps for 1,000. Oh,
Bad Chat just got full tap by the TDs.
Goodbye. Conqueror just got conquered.
Looks like Yuri and Houndstooth are going to try to lay into the CS63 out here on his own a little bit.
Yes, the CS63, I don't know if that's a great position to be there.
Demon gets a shot.
He goes down.
From the E4.
E4 is on reload.
Oh, no.
Top. Bunno's running around with 12 hit points. Kratos goes down.
Kratos gets ammo racked and turns to flying.
Oh, and here goes Mercenary. Mercenary's getting just tore up right now. He goes down.
Yeah, E4 coming in over here on the backside.
MEYHEM is way down on hit points, down on health. E4 lands a nice shot on Houndstooth. Houndstooth is going to be reloaded. He should be able to pummel him with several shots here. puts in his clip. He's on reload. Mono's kind of hiding there right behind that little debris, popping out, throwing shots in. Both these tanks are in big trouble here. Down goes the E4, and there goes the Terran. GG's to USCAN on that first battle. Let's take a look at the scoreboard there. Over on the Mexican side, in the E4, putting up 2,700 in damage. Albayar, the Terran, Chunky, putting up 1,600, picking up a kill right there. Kratos in the IS-7, almost getting 1,000 damage, and then it just drops off really quickly for a Mexican after that, unfortunately. Got to get more production out of those mediums. Got to get production out of your mediums. Over on the USCAN side, Crush in the Terran, 4 kills and almost 3,500 in damage. Really solid game. Hounds in PvP. Not a tank you see a lot in comp, but Hounds played it really nicely, putting up 2,800 in damage. Demon in the 268 version 5, putting up 2,800 in damage, and Linda Daddy in the Chief, putting up 1,387. Harley Quinn also in the Valor, putting up 1,276, and Super in his LT, putting up 1,225. So really solid damage spread across the board for USCAN. I think Mexican on there, they gotta, if you're going to push, you got to push, and you got to get your mediums involved in getting more damage. I don't think mediums can be the tip of the spear every time.
Oh, here we go. Here's that T-58 heavy.
We're about to see it here, kids. T-58. Super fun tank so far in comp, or not comp, in pubs. Unfortunately, we've been seeing like 5 versus 5 or 6 versus 6 in a lot of matches. It's kind of like when the Avery first came out, and like everything's an Avery. So hopefully that'll tamp down here in another week or two.
It should,
Well, everybody always complains the first weekend the tank is out. Oh, can you believe it? Have you not played the game for the last 8-9 years? This always happens. New tank comes out, everybody plays it, there's a million of them in queue. If you don't like it, just wait out the weekend, go play Minecraft, come back, it'll all be fine.
I don't know, the Avery did last quite a while.
It did, but you know what? Drop down, play some different tiers, you know? It's a good time to, but you don't see that many Averys now. That's my point, is that, you know, people complaining about the Terran when the Terran came out. And yeah, no one wants to play when there's 4 Terrans on each side that can all like pretty much one-shot you. It's not fun. It'll chill out.
I'm just waiting on one more tank pick.
Well, it looks like USCAN feels pretty comfortable with that lineup. They are playing the Leopard again. I think Jamal just got caught in a really bad position. You know, with that Leopard, you want that Leopard to play free a little bit more, not trying to play hull down against an advance. They are bringing out the EBR 105, which is a real clever tank. I think it takes a really good driver to do that skillfully. Mexican on that other side, bringing out those 63s in bat chat again. IS-4, not a very mobile tank, so we'll see what they have in store for that.
Even though they're playing musical tanks a little bit.
It is one thing with that T-58, it is not a quick tank, so you gotta kind of get it where you want it pretty early on, because it's not going to go somewhere else later. Not on a map this big.
Oh, are we jumping up to 8v8?
Ooh, I'm all about that. Throw it up there.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna move up to 8v8.
More tanks, the better on a bigger map.
Oh yeah. Yeah, looks like we are ready to go.
All right. So last time, both teams ignored my advice and ignored the city in the middle of the map. So let's see if anybody wants to take me up on my strategic offerings.
Yeah, we will find out in about 30 seconds.
I mean, I get it. The sea line is an attractive battle. Maybe that's the best, is to get the match over quicker. But I do like to see a city battle on a hill.
Now, see, looks like the EBR, at least, and a couple of the meds are going to go back to that sea line.
Definitely want to get a good scout there. EBR is such a squirrely tank to hit. Smalls. To press forward, maybe get some spots, and all the other tanks are pretty safe if they need to get out. But
yeah,
they're
MXICN
going
are
up in
going
the
for
hill.
the city.
Okay, so they listened. Good. Ooh, Bunno takes a hit. Bunno spotted there. He's doing some spin outs there. Oh, he takes another hit. He's down to a one shot.
Oh no, it's down to one.
It'd be really bad if he goes down right now.
Shots are coming in.
Oh my goodness.
Missing.
The shots. Oh my. How many shots? How many shots? You gotta.
All right, he does
he's
lose
going
that
to
spot.
get out.
Yeah.
Holy moly, beaver.
Yeah,
There
he
must
gets
have
at
been
least 3 of
8 or
these
9
guys.
shots flew in towards that tank. Okay, so there is an overmatch to be had here by Mexican.
Yep.
USCAN is split. 58. Demon is pressing up. Oh, there he goes. 785 on that first shot.
Oh, the shot's coming in from across, and I take that DS out very quickly.
That was nice. That was sweet. They're pressing. Harley Quinn puts in a nice shot. I think Demon has one more in the tank here. Ooh, Harley took a. I don't know why she made that cross there, but they really want to get this tank out.
Yeah. Yeah, that bat
Ooh,
lane into
Conqueror.
Demon from the backside.
Yep. Demon is on reload. Harley is in a not a great position because the Terran just popped her. She goes down to a one shot here. Needs to be really careful. Super goes down in the EBR. They are getting some crossfires in. I kind of like what USCAN is doing here, but Harley goes down. That might be it because now they can really push Demon. Demon goes down to a 1.
Shot.
Bounces 1. Puts in a nice thick shot there against Fear of Dead.
Oh, he gets it.
Clutch
Thanks
shot.
to some
That's
side
such a
shots
clutch
from,
shot.
I believe that was a leopard.
Oh, it was so clutch. USCAN up big on hit points, almost 2 to 1. They got cap pressure on. Demon's on reload. Will be reloaded, but he is a one shot to everybody. And you got 2 full health tanks just sitting on cap. And Mexican even get there in a minute. Batchat is trying.
Leopard does take a shot from the VZ, but the VZ goes down to a 1.
Demon is reloaded. Look, he is like, talk about no fear. He just goes right up in there. Mercenary goes down. Now here comes the medium, the two one-shot mediums. I guess Conqueror's probably a two-shot in the bat chat, but
yeah.
CS is clearly a one-shot. Vicky Hawk decides to come off of cap and press the situation.
Now he's going to try to get the CS, but he does not. Bat bounces his shot and goes on reload.
That's they're in trouble a little bit, but maybe if this the Chieftain did get detected, they should know the Chieftain's coming. They take the bat down to a one-shot. The bat is not even loaded. They should get the kill right here. Oh, but they miss. Coming in behind.
You know, the Chieftain get a couple free shots in.
Should get another free shot in. But he's going to be also in a bad spot here just because now he's a two-shot, but Crazy Mage is a two-shot. Let's see who gets the better of this.
Ooh.
Looks like a miss. Vicky Hawk should come in and clean it up.
Oh. If he'd been just a little closer. I'm back on the other side. Tehran is down to a one-shot. He goes down.
And we're down, left this to 63. So, again, I really was wondering how that counter push up the city was going to work for USCAN. The crossfire they set up on the C line was masterful. And really the key was for MXICN, instead of being so determined to push across the F line where you see all their tanks are dead, they needed to push into the city and flank that T-58. But did not happen. Oh, look at Demon showing off. T-58, of course, putting up almost 39 in damage. Pretty good stuff there. I go into CS for MXICN, putting up 25-59, picking up a kill. Definitely, they got better production out of their mediums this game, and that's something that kind of highlighted last time. Conqueror in the bat chat put up 2K, also really good. Their Terran got close to 1900 in damage. So they got going a little bit more. A little shout out to Kratos picking up 2 kills and also blocking 3700. That's pretty good stuff in the IS-7, but Demon in the T-58. Yeah, almost 3,900, putting up 2 kills and also blocking 1440. A lot of people call that a squishy tank. I get some crazy pretty, I don't know, maybe people just aren't familiar where to shoot at it yet, but I mean, to get that much blocking off a tank that is supposedly, quote, squishy is pretty good. Trush in the Terran, putting up 3,600, really nice game right there. Hounds in the TVP. 2 back-to-back games showing off in the TVP, showing that is a comp-worthy tank in the hands of a good player, putting up 2,900, picking up 2 kills. Crazy Mage putting up almost 2K, and Jamal in the Leopard putting up almost 2K, picking up 2 kills. Exactly what you'd expect from a Leopard in a match like this.
Awesome. So it looks like we're going tier 10 on Abbey.
Abbey is another one of those interesting maps that we don't see a lot of play in comp. I believe the cap is right there in the kind of the middle between the water and the lower part of the Abbey, kind of in all those buildings there.
Hey, King Trucker. Thank you for that follow.
I think there's 2 kind of thoughts in terms of strategy. Is the push down the kind of like the 2 line, the traditional heavy battle. It's get in there, dominate that, hold that ridge line. The other one is to get up there and actually control the Abbey. And those aren't mutually exclusive strats. You could try to accomplish both at the same time. The key, though, is that if one team fully commits to one or the other, that can go south for you very quickly. I don't think there's much play out on the river or the waterway to the right side of the map. Doesn't seem like that is super useful, but we'll see. Oh, we see an Avery. Avery spotted.
Avery
in the house with a Type 5. Even some silly tanks come out. Just back to the there's the Lehman Russ, back to the T-58. I do like that some of these new tanks that Wargaming is releasing are making it into comp, and maybe they're not that it overtake like the Chieftain or the IS-7, but you're seeing, Centauro is another one, seeing teams play with that. So it is nice to see these tanks that have been released like in the last 6 months, 4 months, get some gameplay and comp. Kind of mixes it up and makes it fun.
Alright, looks like USCAN is ready to go. Just waiting on a few more tank picks.
I do enjoy some Lehman Russ. That Lehman Russ is a fun tank to play.
I did today. I had a pretty good match in it on El Halou.
You get it in the right situation, and it's kind of ridiculous. I have a little
I
bit
had
of turret.
really good till I was bouncing a lot of shots till it came down to the 2 Death Stars.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I always have some like one of those tanks where you just like look up and all of a sudden you block 2K pretty easily without thinking too much.
Yep. It is quite nice. I haven't played them as much as I would like to play them, but
Try to play a match or two every night in it. It's a good giggle.
I've been trying to swap it up a little bit, playing some like lower like tier 6 and 7s here lately.
The Badger. Look at that. Mexican bringing out the Badger. Not a TD that you see a lot. Definitely a situational TD. Get that thing hauled down. Ooh. A nice little ridge line. Use that gun depression. Don't expose that little thin lower plate. That thing's a beast.
Alright, looks like we're all picked up. Oop.
Oh! Mercenary, put a tank back up. Kind of looking at this, neither team really have like an advantage one way or the other with speed. I guess I'd give it a little bit to USCAN when you look at the Chieftains, the CS, and the VZ.
Yep.
You can move a little bit faster. Yeah, you got the double CSs on the Mexican side. But are they going to push the Abbey with that? Let's find out. That's why we play the matches. As you can see, that cap is very exposed there.
Oh yeah. Now, do they just push down the 2 line, or do they try to go to the cap?
The thing is, if you push down the 2 line and you put a tank right behind that house there, right about at I guess EF 3-4, you can't shoot that house down. You have to drive down and get down to that. So see what happens here. Both these teams are set up to make a two-line play. The beef that they have. Seen some pings go on in the Abbey, which I love.
Yep. Now it looks like USCAN gonna send at least 2, maybe 3 tanks down the 2-line. MXICN just going full send from the city and cap.
Going with the CSs, they're going to get up and take the Abbey. Looks like a full Abbey push. It is a full Abbey push. Super is up there. Super realizes, yeah, he got in that little hidey hole there, which is an interesting play. You see exactly where he stuck his tank. So if they push up and they try to get spots there, he can pop them right there where he dug his tank in. Chieftains are playing hull down on the ramp up there, so nothing else can get up there without really taking punishment. But look what they're doing. MXICN is rolling through the 6-7 line, Beef. This is interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think? Crazy?
I mean, if they don't catch this in time, it could be a nice little flank into these chieftains.
If they get behind on these chieftains, yikes.
I mean, the VZs are, or the VZ and the 63 are going up in the center. These chieftains are going to be out here in a very, very open position here. None of these guys are lit yet. Demon already
They're
down
not
to half
lit.
health,
They're not
one
lit.
shot.
Okay,
Yeah,
here
they're
they
going to have
come.
the back of these chieftains
Are these
for
chieftains
free.
going to go down? And how fast are these chieftains going to be able to react? The Super Conqueror's holding them. They're taking shots right now.
Oh!
J-Mal is like, what? J-Mal goes down. Oh, good focus fire by MXICN. Can they get this other chieftain out quickly?
Yeah,
Crazy Mage is doing a great job.
Yeah, Crazy Mage should already be half health or dead, but he is still hanging in there.
And trading and putting damage back in. Crazy Mage is on point right now.
Now it looks like MXICN
Bono
kind
goes
of
down.
just going to leave the chieftain to those 3, and they're going to try to take, yep. Bono out. Crazy still alive back here.
This is the game right here. Crazy is winning this game right now, almost single-handedly. How 4 tanks are allowing this tank to live?
And size 4's bounced 3 shots at least.
There it goes. Finally. Woo. That was about a minute and a half too long. Badger up here is now turned sideways, trying to hold off USCAN. MXICN has a slight hit point advantage, almost 1,000. Battle around the Abbey was crazy.
Here comes cap pressure.
Puts all the pressure right there on USCAN. Don't know if I like the way I goes pushing his E4 out there. Okay. Shot.
You could get a shot.
Got a nice shot there. I thought that was a little risky play, but carved off 900 points from Splendid Addy.
Like the
Tank
Badger getting
advantage.
a little aggressive, trying to get a shot into the Lehman.
MXICN played really aggressive on this match. That was a wild flanking maneuver through the 6 line, and if they win this match, it's going to be because of that play. That was a bold play, and it looks like right now it's paying off for them. Lehman bounces, Harley Quinn bounces a shot, returns a shot.
Harley
Quinn.
on fire.
Harley is, if she takes out the Badger right here, and
Yep.
Wow.
They don't know that McMamba is over there yet. He has not been lit.
Dark Mamba. grass takes out Harley Quinn. Splendid Daddy in trouble. Has a little bit of a crossfire to deal with here. Two tanks left for bells are ringing in the Abbey. Is that ringing the end to USCAN, or can they pull this out? They have the hit points to do it.
Yep. Top 5 is dropping off. He's going to try to get in on the base.
Russ, I mean, alone, he has 2,800. He is unscathed. The longer Splendid Daddy can stay in. Kratos is a one-shot. The IS-4 is a one-shot. So there are definitely one-shot tanks, but
Oh, no.
Russ, he's stuck.
Yeah,
Can't
I
get
don't
up
think you
that.
can go that way, bud. You got to go back around the houses.
Big rocks, and you're running out of time. You got 12 seconds. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Oh, they're going to come off, though.
Holy moly.
They didn't get Splendid Daddy down, but... Oh, he drove on top of him.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go. He's on his side. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And now he has somebody covering up his side. This is
Oh,
brilliant.
my gosh. Oh, he just flipped it back over.
He's going to land the shot.
Oh,
That is just a little embarrassing. I'm sorry that was caught on stream, but
I might put that on TikTok later.
yeah, ouch. He tried to flip back over, and the Type 5 didn't let him.
Oh, and he takes Kratos
no.
down. Oh, but he's a
might
one
be
shot
it.
for the
This might be
IS-4. Oh, it missed.
They missed.
Now that medium is coming in over top.
Oh, takes him down to 8 hit
Make
points.
sure, yep. Oh, but he bounced into the gun.
Good try, but hey, hats off to Mexican. Mexican gets on the scoreboard. Gosh, unlucky there at the end. Now, I love seeing those kind of outmatched battles at the end, but on the USCAN side, Truss in the Type 5, putting up 5K in damage, 4 kills, almost had a chance for the monster carry at the end, but just couldn't get that last shot to pin. Crazy Mage, gosh, I want to give out an MVP right there, just hanging in there for so long on that rear side push, putting in 27 damage. Look at the blocking, 3150. Once again, a chieftain in a 4v1 blocking, 3150, not playing hold down. That's, well, and that's in the name. Crazy Mage right there. The Avery putting up 2292. Good Avery game. And Buno in the 63 putting up 2276, picking up a kill. Harley Quinn also in the Lehman picking up a kill as well, blocking almost 2K. Over on the Mexican side, Kratos in the Super Conqueror 4K, sweet game, blocking 2400 and picking up 2 kills. That is a complete Super Conqueror game without fear of death in the IS-7, 3K and a kill. Sweet game there. Dark Mamba there in the 63, 3 kills, 2800 in damage. A really nice game in the 63, and definitely was scooting around that map, making some great plays. In the Badger, Conqueror putting up almost 2800. Really nice game there. And Daigo in the E4, 2 kills, 2300 in damage, blocking 1200. So that was a really great game.
Oh yeah,
that was solid by both teams. Really fun. It's good to see Mexican get on the board there.
all right, now if Mexican wins this and ties it up 2-2, we will get an overtime match. If USCAN wins, it will end 3-1.
Kind of interesting that really both teams kind of ignored the heavy push down the 2 line. I mean, USCAN sent Type 5, but and I guess they wrapped a couple of their heavies all the way around, but really Mexican made the play for the Abbey, and by winning the Abbey and that rear side flank, that really opened up the game for them. So let's see if they stick with that strat or if they have something else in play. Tank lineups have been really kind of classic lineups for the most part here.
Just realized for both roles tonight, it's been tier 10 all night long.
Yeah. Well, definitely seen. Oh, they did put up 3 CSs. 3 CSs, boy, that screams take the Abbey at all costs to me.
Yes, it does.
I kind of like how they stuck the Super Conqueror to kind of hold the ramp after the CSs took it and then run that rear swing. I don't know if you can run that strat 2 times in a row. Just that USCAN is a smart team. They will adapt and read and recognize. The key, though, you know, if I was Mexican looking at the lineup, is that Type 5. The Type 5 is slow. It's not a quick tank, and you got 2 of them. So wherever they go, or wherever you don't see them, you know they're not there. They're going to be, you know, on the 2 line. They're going to be, you know, wherever they're not. It also gives you a lot of intel as well.
Oh. Sorry, I was watching the ball game. It was tied 10-10 going in the 11th inning, and they just got a 3-run home run to win.
Wow.
13-10.
Way to do it. All right. So,
All right, let's go.
Let's see. Mexican has got really good spawns where dark and
Yeah, look at the
chunky are for the CSs. You could not ask for a better spot. I mean, just look at the map comparatively where they are. They're 2 grid squares away from hitting the ramp to get up to the Abbey with CSs. So they will win that if they want it.
Yeah, I think they're gonna take that. They're gonna take that center.
Now, the only problem I see is they need to get other tanks over there so they don't get pushed out.
Well, I mean, the third
Like,
CS
look
is
at
still
the-
gonna get there pretty quick. I7 could get there.
My point is, you need more than just 2 CSs to get up there. And
Now, get Dark Mamba not going up top. Or
Ooh,
is he
they're-
taking the little hole in the backside?
I think you're right. I think
Can
you're right.
fit through the door?
Yeah, the second door here. Yeah, first door. We'll go.
Oh yeah, they can. Plenty of room.
Oh, holy moly! Here we go. Here comes the
Bono
battle.
here by himself.
Bono has to go.
Oh, he's gonna try to book now. The chase.
Gets out. He only. Oh, but they're to chase.
He started to, but he stopped.
Okay, that's probably a wise decision, knowing that those TD. Well, he doesn't know, but those TD-men would have just lit him up.
Oh.
The Without Fear can Without Fear hold Jamal back there? I don't know. Wow, this is an interesting setup that we have going right here. If Mexican pushes these 2 Type 5s, they have an overmatch, but those are 2 Type 5s. That's a pile of hit points to go through.
Looks like Bono coming
And-
over that way to back them up as well.
Dot goes into one of the 63s. Dark got hit by one of the Type 5s. See, that's the nice thing about the Type 5s. Like, you can play away from them, but boy, when you just stick 2 of them together, it's a lot of hit points to work through. It's making Mexican like really reconsider, is that the right play?
Is this back 63 that's still in their spawn? Has he moved? Did he not spawn in?
That's a great question. I don't think so. I can't believe that's the position that they want to be in. I don't think they're playing. And honestly, Beaver, that might explain why Mexican is kind of holding, trying to see if that player can reconnect and get into the game. What a shame. So Without Fear is also went around and got the IS-7 through the doorway, so the IS-7 snuck on to the Abbey.
Demon sneaks a shot in on the Valor as he pushed up and takes him down to half health.
CS is still not moving. But you know what? USCAN is really spread. I mean, look where their two chieftains, Harley Quinn and Splendid Daddy, is way out there. Demon Lord and Crazy Major now starting to rotate.
Yeah, you said that all four of those tanks started to rotate over to the 2 line.
Like, USCAN can outthink what I can see. I mean, that's pretty. They're pretty impressive.
All right, a little bit of cap pressure on.
Yeah, a little cap pressure, which is not entirely bad play, especially if they're not pushed by these Type 5s. These Type 5s, though, if they push in, it is just a shame. I'm sorry that the CS did not get into the game.
Yeah, that really does.
I mean, playing a full tank down, that makes it hard. And of course, USCAN doesn't know that.
Oh, Conquer takes another big shot from one of the TDs.
Yeah, Conquer down to a 1. There's too much in front right now. Conquer should go down right here, and here comes the push. Yeah.
All right, Force gonna get next focus. A lot of trees blocking shots. Demon down to a 1 shot.
And Demon is to 1. Demon needs to back up. Ooh. Maul, I think, zeroed in that shot right there. I mean, he's surrounded by 3 tanks and still put in a shot to take down a tank. That's really good tanking right there. Kratos now in trouble, down to a 1 shot in the E100. Mercenary in the VZ is a 2 shot. Kratos does go down. Kind of unraveling a little bit here for MXICN. Mercenary goes down to a 1 shot, and once he's down, without fear of dead, he had no protection on the cap. He's down.
Mama goes down over in the city. A little bit of head spam right there.
Yep. He did what he needed to do.
Yeah. Looks like Splendid gonna push up and support Mal. And it looks like USCAN did finally find the CS back in spawn.
Oh. Without fear,
big
went
shot
down
with the TV in
quick.
the center. Yep.
This is all she wrote, baby. Just a really nice, again, those Type 5s, smartly placed, clogged it up. They made the rotation, they bled, and then they pushed. They didn't worry about taking the middle. That was really well played by USCAN, and just unfortunate again, I have to say, for MXICN. Too bad when you can't play with all your tanks. Chunky Doe picking up 4,000 in the CS as the MVP.
Alright guys, well, GG's to USCAN, GG's to NBR in that crazy 14-3-14. That's going to do it for us tonight. Any final words?
Just fantastic games tonight. Appreciate both the teams coming out and battling really hard. And yeah, keep it up.
All right, guys. Well, I want to say thanks to everybody that watched. Really appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. Make sure you check out that YouTube, and we will catch you guys sometime next week.